I'm Jessica.
I'm Jeanette.
And we are So Sweet Quilt Shop in Brunswick, Missouri, and we're going to do our chat today. So our microphone's a little messed up, so we're just going to try to talk louder. I'm sure it's not great sound. Probably never is, but anyway.
So hopefully we're not hollering at you, but we're going to try to consciously think about talking louder because our microphone is not hooking up or whatever. So
yeah,
we have to get a new adapter, I guess.
Yes. Okay. All right, you want to go first?
So when we do our chat, we're just going to share things from our sewing space, and some things are stuff we've got other places or they're way old and no longer available to even purchase. If it is available in our shop, because we are shop owners, we will say that it is as we go along. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is my progress on my cross stitch, and this is not in my shop. Let me get the right bag though. You was to see this mess all around us. Stacks and bags and...
Yeah, bringing all of our stuff in.
Yes. So this is Every Opening Flower by Brenda Javaris. So there it is. I've been working on this for a while, and that's just what it is. It's okay. But I just keep working on it. I made a lot of good progress on that big base at the bottom. Isn't that pretty? Mm-hmm. So I've got one more flower, as you can see, to fill in, and then I'll be ready to move on to this large house, which is next. But it's looking very antique-y, which I like. I'm really enjoying it. Mm-hmm. And it's done on 32 count. I said 32 count. I actually think it's 36 count. 36 count winter brew, which is the called for cloth, and I'm using all the called for floss.
Okay, so I showed you guys last week the trail mix quilt, but I'll show it to you again. We did this as a quilt along, and I got it done, but my progress is I made the binding for it.
And that's progress.
So there is my quilt, and then there's my binding.
The binding's going to be really pretty.
And I did end up getting some of those. I do really like these.
They lay flat.
We do sell these at the shop, yeah.
I really don't know what they're called other than they're binding spools, but they're not really a spool, it lays flat.
So the pattern was called Trail Mix, and I used a layer cake.
Mm-hmm. I think I showed mine last week if you want to look at some older videos, and mine's done with an Essex linen sashing, real bright. Mm-hmm. Okay, the next thing is my Nantucket, so I'm standing up because I'm going to have to stand up to show it anyway. So this is our December small. We do a year of smalls. Now Jessica's pattern is available in the shop, not the layer cake that she used.
Yes, yes.
So our year of smalls for 2024, this is December. And how about that? I've actually got the project done ahead of time.
Yay!
So we have the pattern, which is a Villa Rosa Nantucket, and then we have the kit. Mm-hmm. So the pattern calls for 10 fat quarters, and we kitted it with 14, so you could make it bigger. Because I wanted to make it bigger. Mm-hmm. And I have to share the beautiful flannel I'm going to put on it.
Love that.
Love that. So this is an art gallery flannel that we do have in the shop. And if you watch live shopping from yesterday, we have this kit on there and 2 options for flannel backing. Yeah, because that one's going to be gone pretty quick at 3.5 yards a piece.
Yes.
Because that's what it takes to make it.
Okay, so I have had this pattern for a long time. I don't think we have this in the shop.
I don't think we do either.
Know that you can even get it anymore, but it is one of those Fab 5, so 5 yards of fabric. You probably find it on like Etsy or something.
I think it's 1 yard cuts.
Yeah, so 5 1-yard cuts is what makes it. And so I've had this little stack for a long time, and that I bought at a quilt shop, and I got it all cut.
How cute.
And so I started sewing it, and I just been wanting to do some fun, fast things instead of the Fab Farm.
Elizabeth Hartman.
Yeah.
Because she has Fab Farm done. You're going to see that if you
I have
haven't seen it yet.
done. Oh, did I? I don't think I showed. No, because I just got it quilted.
No,
that's what I saw on my list.
Yeah. You're going to share it today.
Yeah.
Quilted.
Quilted.
All right, so the next thing I'm going to show you, progress for me, is I got my binding all sewn on, my cream and sugar, which is actually called, it was a block of the month, and the booklet is called Cream and Sugar. We called it Strawberries and Cream, as we did it as a block of the month because of all the pink. The pattern on the booklet is just all cream, just like you would think, cream, white, ivory. And we added pops of red and pink, and I think it's so pretty. Now this is a large quilt. It took me 3 nights just to get all the hand binding done.
Yeah, it is.
I want to say it's 80, is it 82 by 82 or 84 by 84? So the white backing we have here in the shop, everyone that did the block of the month got a pretty stripe as their binding. So I think some of you got this pink and red, and some of you got red with pink. Okay. All right, but now this is done. I don't know if it'll hang in the shop because I don't think we even have, I don't know, I've got all the blocks sent off for anybody that was shipping, so I need to see if there is a few extra, and maybe I could cut a kit. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, the pattern is available.
Okay, so I got the heart quilt, and I actually brought the pattern today because people kept asking me about it, and I forgot to post it. But this is a free pattern I printed off. It's called Big Love, and by Nicole. It's Modern Handcraft. I can't say her last name, but anyway. But I got the binding. I think last week I just had the binding.
So that's just a free printout.
It is. But I've got the binding cut or sewn on. I just need to do
Keep
the hand
going,
work.
keep going. There you go. I think it's gonna be, no, keep going.
It's just got a big heart in the middle.
So it's another one that she used that half-yard bundle greenstone with.
And I did a minky bag.
I love the pretty gray.
The quilting's so pretty. It's called Fanfare. This is a design we offer here in the shop, and edge to edge. It could be done on everything, seriously.
Could be done on, yeah. It really is a great one to use edge to edge if you want to fill in a lot of negative space, which that heart, you know, is just giant.
Yeah,
Very
so
pretty.
I got that done.
That'd be really pretty for a wedding quilt, a graduation quilt.
Yes.
All right, so my next thing is I'm going to share my Halloween quilt. So this is Florence, is that right? We do have this kit in the shop. This was just when we put this Halloween fabric down front, I just really want to make something with it. I'm doing the same thing, turning it, because all my skeletons will be upside down. There you go. This is a Villa Rosa pattern called Florence, and it can be done with any prints. We have this quilt done in Christmas prints.
I think Mom's made it, Carol's made it. I took one home. I want to make it.
Really is fast, and it really showcases your fabric. There you go.
All right. So next for me is this Tilda quilt, which I think the pattern is Victoria. It's a Villa Rosa pattern. But last week I had just started the binding, and I have it almost completely hand sewn down. I just have a tiny little bit left right here.
Very nice.
So anyway.
And her backing is a minky or cuddle, and it's that really pretty kind of a purpley pink.
So nice. Got my little label on there. It says made with love by Jessica.
I know, and I just put the binding on my red one, and I forgot to put a label on it.
Yeah, I do try to do that.
I did do that, but it did not happen.
Anyway, that's progress, right? Lots of binding things today.
Oh yes, it's all part of it. So I'm going to show you my scrap quilt that's Halloween, and I shared this. Oh, that's the binding for the Nantucket, which is pretty. It's a grunge. So I actually took this home. I showed this a few weeks ago. So this is a block. It's a 1.5 inch strip by 3.5. 3.5 long, 1.5 inch wide. You take 3 of them, you're basically making a miniature rail fence. So a completed block is 4 of those put together. I need 50, I have 54 of them done. Look at that pretty little stamp. And I just started cutting more strips with my, I have people that have just given me Halloween fabric, which is always fun. But I need 143 blocks, and I have 54, so I'm a ways. These are some of them that I have just pieced together, but they're not totally pieced together in full blocks. So just stay tuned to that. We'll keep making progress. I want it to be 66 by 78, which is requiring 143 blocks. And they finish 6.5 inches each block. All right.
All right, so when I got out all my fall and Halloween pillows and things. I thought, I don't really have hardly any
Christmas. There you go.
So I took this kit home, which we do have some of these kits in the shop. Not a whole lot with this charm pack, but we have several of the panels. So, you know, we'll tell you what we got, and then we may have to make some changes with the, I don't know if we could cut fabric or whatever, but the pattern actually has two pillows, but they're fronts and backs, which I'm just gonna make 4 pillows and put, you know, because I mean, I don't want that to be the backs. I want
you can't really see it.
Right. So I'm just gonna make 4 pillows and then just do, I'll probably have to buy fabric to do envelope backs on them. But they finish 20 by 20 and everything's in here to make them.
Yeah, so you have your complete panel, and the charm pack's gonna give you all the variety of prints.
So that's the charm pack, and then here is the panel, which the panel actually has more. I mean, the pattern only has 2, but it has more than that, so I could make more.
There must be 6.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 6 of those. But what a neat gift. You could do that as a gift too.
Yes, or just to decorate your own house because you don't have enough Christmas pillows.
There's that.
Yes, so anyway, that's part of my plan. And I think I forgot something, so I'm going to be short one thing, which...
Well, I showed that scrap Halloween quilt, and this is what got me inspired again to get it out, because I had purchased this backing at some other shop. I think it was in Brunswick. Let's see when I got it. Look how cool. I'm trying to show you it's not upside down. But that's going to be the back of that scrappy Halloween. Isn't that wonderful?
That's wonderful.
And because I didn't know at the time when I was in the shop, it's not like I had the scrappy one with me. I just went ahead and bought 5.5 yards.
Yeah.
Because you know, because I really like it. And I thought it's going to be beautiful on that Halloween scrap quilt.
For backing, you just never know.
You just never know, because it's not wide, you know. I'm going to have to piece it for sure.
Okay, so we're starting the Bunny Bunch block of the month in November. And I cut out for the next bunny, but I didn't bring him, so you're just gonna see the...
You're gonna see the big guy again.
This is the same one I showed last week, but I've cut the other one out, but you know, it's like a 50 pieces. So I'm like, I'm not dragging all that in here.
Not dragging all that in here and lose
whatever.
Pieces and have to cut it again.
Yes, so anyway, progress on that.
Okay, so what else do I have? I'm gonna show you my cross stitch that is still not fully finished. You guys just get to keep seeing it. And it's now October, whatever, the 12th. There's an annoying fly in here. It'd be nice if I'd get them done by this Halloween. But there's the booklet. It's 13 Spooky Smalls by Primrose Cottage Garden. And we do have the book in the store. And I have 5 of them done, but you know, they're just on paper. They're just on here.
They're cute.
See, I separate them. So I'm either gonna do little pillows and then put fabric on one end. That's kind of what I'm thinking, with some tie, you know, like some little string on it. And I've done all different counts. So this is like 28 count, which you turn into 24. And I think this is 28 count too. But look how cute that one is.
Yes, it's adorable.
So anyway, I need to like finish them.
Yes.
5 out of the book of 13.
All right, so my last thing, because like I said, I think I'm short one. Do you still have one more?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, it's a short one. But anyway, this is my last thing. I got Fab Farm quilted. Well, I think last week you guys just saw it done. And now it is quilted.
Oh yes, it's so pretty. It's a big quilt.
It's big, and look at this fun back. I got the out of the sale room.
And she did a really neat quilting pattern.
It's called Flying Geese.
Flying Geese.
And so, I don't know, you can kind of see it on there. But it's just an edge to edge, and I did it in blue to match the background, and I think it turned out really nice.
I did too. Yeah, you can't really see the thread.
No, I don't want you to.
No, that's usually
I mean, you can kind of see it on the sheet, I guess. So.
Yeah, I kind of like my thread, my quilting to be an accent, not to take over the quilt
Yes, to
top.
blend in with the background. That's always my goal.
My goal. Okay, so my last thing to share is going to be a pattern that we are considering as a sew-along. We're thinking maybe we'll start at the 1st of December, just because here at the shop we actually close for 2 weeks in December, and I know that's a busy time, but it might be your escape.
Yeah.
If you can start a new sew-along. So this is the pattern that I am thinking we're gonna do, and it's called Orange Crush. We do have the pattern in the shop, so So you probably need to get on it if you don't have one. And they've done several colorways. So there's the colorway on the back, which is done with all low volumes pretty much. Then when you open the pattern up, there's another colorway here on the inside, which I thought, that's a good idea. Look at the red one. I love the red one too. So, and the orange one's just got that old vintage look to it. So stay tuned. I'm sure, you know, it's the middle of October, November will fly by, and it'll soon be December 1st.
Yes. All right, well, that's everything. So
Record time.
Yes, that was a short one. And all right, well, have a great rest of your weekend and week, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.